Hi guys, welcome to Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the Lions. This is Epsilon. Last time we cleared out Balius Tor, and this time we're finally making it to Lionel Castle. So let's do that now. Let's get right to it. What errand brings you to Lionel? I am Agrius Oaks, a knight of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Orbone Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I beg you, lay open your gate. The graces of Saint Ajora are in keeping of his eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them. Raise the gate! Was important. I hope everybody noticed that. Cardinal Delacroix. I see, Lady Agrius. In such circumstances as this, I am fain to lend you whatever help I can. I shall dispatch a courier to Melund at once. High Confessor Marcel will have this news from my own hand. We will expose Duke Log's misdeeds and ensure that no harm befall you, Princess. Your Eminence, I think you the High Confessor will... Your Eminence, think you the High Confessor will hear our plea? Fear not, dear lady, you are in my care now. Princess Ovelia can scarce feel at ease while those tasked with her safety are vexed with such worriment. You may enjoy the comforts of the castle, wanting though they are, while we await a reply from Mulland. You are most gracious, Eminence. Thank you. So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have naught to fear, child. As for you, my young machinist, I have given consideration to your troubles as well. I will send a hand-picked company of my finest men to Gaug to put an end to this Bert trading company. Thank you, Your Eminence. Conditioned upon this, I would hear the reason they chose to pursue you and your father. That is... I mean to say it's not... Come. Mayhap this will give voice to your words. A crystal. You are familiar with the legend of the Zodiac Braves? In my youth, I often heard a fanciful tale of that name at Mass. What's this? Surely, Lady Agrius, you do not aver that the church would mislead its flock? No, of course not, Your Eminence. Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the Lucavi held dominion over the world. 12 heroes there were, who came forward to challenge these Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, they succeeded in driving the Lucavi into the spirit world, and Ivalice again knew peace. The 12 each bore an auracite crystal emblazoned with a house of the night sky, and so, in time, they became known as the Zodiac Braves. Ever after, when discord and strife paid visit to the halls of man, they would return to save us once more. You have clearly been a most apt pupil, Princess. Elder Simon himself instructed me at Orbone, which reminds me of another thing he said. Saint Ajora walked with the 12, and together they saved Ivalice from ruin. We call the crystals of the 12 the Zodiac Stones. The stones you see before you now is a stone from that very legend. Auracite? It exists? I did not think it possible. Or that it held the sacred power to keep the Lucavi at bay, eh? I confess, I feel some deep power within, but my eyes see only a common crystal. Mustadio, are you well? The color has left your face. You have seen a stone like this one beneath Gaug, have you not? Machines whose fires have long since gutted out lie strewn in the tunnels beneath the city. But pass that stone near them and you can hear them stir. Then Bert seeks the auracite, eh? I do not know what power these Zodiac Stones hold. I know only the Ludovic Bert hopes to find some way to harness this power and make a fearsome weapon. My father would not give them the stone, so they took him instead. Put your worries from your mind, my young machinist. The church will find this matter... I can't speak. The church will see this matter is dealt with. Our forces will strike and wrest the stone from their hands. Of course, Your Eminence. I will join the company that makes for Gaug. Thank you, Ramza. We would never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence the Cardinal without you, Ramza. You have my thanks as well. I can only wish you well. Small aid, I know. Your words are all the aid I could ever ask. Well, those are a different name than they were in the PlayStation version. I don't know if I can pronounce that. Chigolith? Anyways, we're at a city, aren't we? Tavern! Let's see if there's any new rumors. Oh god, there are. Let's read them. The Legend of the Zodiac Braves. Long ago, before Ivalice was united as it is today, the land was divided into 7 kingdoms. Zeltinia, Fuvaham, Lionel, Limberry, Lassalia, Galleon, and Moland. Each kingdom clashed with the others in an endless effort to expand its own territory. The conflict continued for centuries until a brave and ambitious young king appeared in Moland. This king dreamt of uniting all of Ivalice under his hand, but such feats are not with ease achieved. Turning to ancient tomes and the dark magics found within, he summoned a demon from the netherworld to do his bidding. But, once unleashed, the demon could not be controlled. It slew the king and set out to destroy the world of men. 12 brave warriors were gathered to slay the demon and the foul horrors that it summoned. They soon defeated the horrors and banished the demon back to the netherworld. These 12 warriors each carried with them a crystal engraved with a sign of the zodiac, and so became known as the Zodiac Braves. Zodiac Stones! These crystals are said to date from the Age of Myth. Each bears the mark of a sign of the zodiac, leading them to be called the Zodiac Stones. They are thought to harbor divine power which allowed the Zodiac Braves to perform astonishing miracles. Their last appearance in historical record dates from the time of Saint Ajora. Since then, the Zodiac Stones have remained hidden from mortal sight. The Barrett Trading Company. The Barrett Trading Company, a successful trading company based in the merchant city of Wargilis, has garnered the favor of the populace by donating generously to bridge and road building projects. Wow, I'm just stumbling all over my words. As well as to local orphanages, but not all of the talk surrounding this company is favorable. Many say the true source of the trading company's wealth is of a most unsavory nature. Opium smuggling, slave trading, and even murder most foul. Yeah, they're evil. Surprise! I think Agrius and Ovelia are no longer in our party, correct? Yep, they're gone. Boko! Let's see if Lionel Castle has any updates to people's armor before we head into Highlands. I don't even know how to say it. Nope. Take away his shield? No. Let's try on a hat, just to make sure there's not... Oh, they only have helms. Oh, they only have, like, armor. Like, for realsies armor. Then you might find something here. Yep, golden shield. Oh, that means there should be a golden shield that you can try on. Tlaloc. Excuse me, back up. Golden shield. Optimize? Ooh, a better spear. Slightly better armor. Yeah. And sorry, don't care about you guys. You'll be fine. Dunsies. Okay. Let's see if there's any... Ooh, good, there are. New things. Mage's Cloak. What does the Mage's Cloak do? A hooded cloak often worn by mages. Attack, magic +1. Evasion. It should be able to be worn by everybody. Yep. think we have the leather cloak of the right. Guardian bracelet. That is really expensive. Immune to immobilize and disable. That might come up here in a bit. I don't know if I'm going to buy one, though. Immune to sleep and doom. Okay. Well, if I fail at the next fight, I'll come back and we'll wear the stuff we need, but I don't think so. I don't remember the next fight, though. I don't remember it all. Let's try and say that. Shigalith Finlands. Let's do it. Let's head right on in. Ramza will go. He's a healer. Let's put you back here. Mirren. Sorry, Mirren. We're going to be taking Mokster. I do think I should take Mirren for her stealing. I think she can steal armor now. She still can't steal accessories or weapons, though. I think I want Mambungo and Q. Yeah, that seems a well-rounded team. A healer, a mage, a thief, and then 2 warriors. DPS, tanking, heals. Yeah, seem pretty well-rounded. It's raining, that's right. Oh, there's ghosts here, I just remembered. Just when I thought this fin could grow no fouler. Solid footing scarce enough, and rain to rob us of that. Be careful. Okay, so I remember this battle now. I hate this battle, mostly because of those ghosts. The thing about undead creatures is, it might have shown up in one of the battles I did on screen, but it might not have. When undead creatures die, when their timer runs out, there's a chance they will come back to life at full health, which is awful. And since I was not aware that this battle was going to be full of monsters instead of people, I should have brought somebody other than Mirren. But that's fine. Mirren can use the experience. I don't want to move. I want to status him. Are any of these people... You're not wearing anything. Are you wearing anything? Nope. Chopping water anima. And finally, is the ghosts wearing anything? Nope. Yeah, there's no reason to bring Mirren. Oh well. Whatever. Could be worse, I suppose. Okay, Mirren. Okay, so you see how this water is everywhere? No, I'd like to... Thank you. Have the selector. And you can see underneath the height thing in the top right corner, there's also a depth. If it's too deep, your characters will get stuck there and won't be able to act or anything. They're really vulnerable there, so it's wise to not, like, don't put yourself in water. Like, basically, stay out. There are abilities that let you walk on water and stuff like that, and float keeps you above it. But, well, I actually do have access to float at the moment, but I didn't bring Roan, so whatever. It's not that important. I'll just not get in the water. Unlike that fool. That foolish fool! This is going to be most hard for Mambungo and Mokster, because they are going to have some serious problem moving around the fin. Because not only is their movement really low, but I really can't get in the water. It is... The same kind of problem shows up in A2 and Tactics Advance. Well, I'm not entirely sure it's in Tactics Advance. I know it's in A2, where Moogles can't get in water, basically. Like, if it's more than, like, toe-deep water, Moogles can't get in it, because they'd just be standing in, like, well, over their heads. Moogles are so tiny, so they'd be drowning, so they can't. And then, of course, there's abilities in those games to get around it. I would really like to do a Let's Play of A2... Well, no. Give it to Mirren, please. Oh, you missed. Well then, you should make yourself faster. I would like to do a playthrough of A2, but the problem with that is, unlike Tactics, A2 is really, really low on story. Like, there's not a lot, really. It just kind of... stuff happens. Like, it's a really fun game to play, but if you're like, I want a deep and meaningful story where, like, all the awesomeness is going to happen. I think... No, it's Faraja. I think when we get to the jaw level spells, they start getting, like, ridiculously huge. 179. Can we kill you with Thyra instead? I've been 34. We can. Let's not aim it directly at Mirren. Perform! You gon' die. You gon' die so hard. Oh, that's right, they can teleport. I forgot about that. This is gonna be great. No, don't put Monster to sleep. Aww. I forgot about that too. The thing with their teleport is, the farther it is away from where they're supposed to be, there's a chance it'll fail. I don't think the computer will ever take them so far that they'll fail, but it is entirely possible that that can happen. Go, Mustadio. Oh, what are you doing, Mustadio? Oh, that's right. He can, undead creatures. He can seal them in stone. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm so glad I got him that ability. Go, Mustadio. You can do it from range, too. The window is closed. I wonder if you guys heard that. That was loud. That was loud. You go, Mirren. You are a dodging pro. Oh, I love it. Is this depth 1? Yeah, that's deep enough acting. Oh, so, Mambungo's currently a Dragoon. I don't remember if that's supposed to be one of his end classes. But, nonetheless, for now, as a Dragoon, I think he's going to be a Dragoon Summoner. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. I'm forgetting a lot of things. But for now, as a Dragoon, he has access to spears, which are an amazing weapon. Like, just so good, because they can attack up to a block away from him, and they can hit through foes. So, like, if you get a line of 2 of them in a row, you can stab both of them. It doesn't happen very often, because your opponents know what stuff you have, and, like, know where to stand to not get in range if they can avoid it. But, I mean, they can if it comes up. 94. That's not enough to kill you. 126 is also not enough to kill you. Well, unit. Yep. What you doing, Ghost? What you doing? What are you doing, Ghost? Wing Buffet. Come on, Mustadio. Can we not? Can we not? Don't you seal him! No, don't seal him! Okay, yeah, seal that guy. Or don't seal that guy. Oh, you killed him. Just as well, then. 26. Look at that spell. That was so pretty. I need to get over there to those other guys, so let's get me some Tailwind so I have more actions. I can Tailwind other people? I didn't know that. I mean, I guess I just never paid attention to it. I always just used it on Ramza. Because, of course, if he Tailwinds himself, then he can Tailwind himself even more often, and it kind of exponentially grows, even though it technically doesn't. It's linear. It's +1 every time. But it seems to, because his turns will start coming up more and more often. End him. Ended. Mirren gained a job level. You go, Mirren. You go, girl. No, we can't get behind that guy. And stab him straight through the face. Yeah! Ow! That hurt. That was very rude of you. Let's get out of the swamp. Please. Can I get... Thank you. Now let's see what we can cast on... No, not attack. That is not what we want. Can we cast Fire on you and kill you? 101. That's a bit overkill. 79. You know what? I'm going to cast it on you anyways, even if you will move out of the way. And, like, next to Menbungo, because whatever. Fire's not going to kill Men... Oh, well. Look at you being sneaky there. Very, very sneaky of you. you're still going to die. Hope it was worth it. Go Mustadio, we have one foe left. Victory! Mustadio! Are you hurt? No worse for the wear. The channel shore lies just beyond the fin. Gaug is not far now. Woo! That was great. It feels good to be able to just raffle stomp a battle sometimes, because we have some hard ones coming up. We have some definite hard ones coming up. 7,900 gil, but no bonuses? Yes, bonuses. Okay, so next time we're going to do the Clockwork City of Gaug. For now, let's go into the party roster. I've not been in here with you guys in a while. Let's see if we can get anybody to learn anything new. He was a chemist, 70, not no. Mirren, it's a 47, no. Thanks, though. Plowlock didn't go. Q, how about you, Q? Black Mage, 308. I don't think so. I think I need at least a 500? Yeah. I need at least a 500 to get you anything. Snoop. Mulkster performed no actions that entire battle. So, go Mulkster. Oh, I guess you can learn some monk abilities. Purification, what is that? Releases positive energy to remove status ailments. Okay. Learn Purification. Who else did we take? Kintuba, Eshren, Roan, Membungo. Dragoon, you didn't learn anything from Dragoon. Oh well. Okie dokie, I guess that's... Oh! Let's not forget about Mustadio. What can we give you, Mustadio? Defend? No. I mean, I'll give it to you just cause, but... Meh. Meh. I can't keep making that sound, it's ridiculous. Okay, well... I will... go back to Lionel Castle. If there's any errands, I will my little carrot. Okay, I'll do that one at the end of the episode. I'll throw on an errands one, and you all can watch that. So, like, leave a comment, subscribe, the whole thing you hear at the end of every YouTube video. I'd be super duper 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 grateful. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye. My little carrot. Find my darling pet. She's been missing for a number of days, and I am beside myself with worry. I will reward anyone who finds her. She's a Marlborough that answers to the name of Carrot, and the T in that is missing. Countess Zalmas. Zalmesa? I don't know. Reports. Specifically, my little carrot. Yeah, let's hear it. We departed Lionel Castle in high spirits. Our task, to retrieve a lost pet. Our party was well suited to face the challenges before us. There was very little information for us to work with. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we located our quarry. We then began making preparations for the journey home. Sadly, we obtained nothing of note. Nevertheless, we accomplished what we set out to do. No doubt future endeavors will meet with like success. Find carrot. Bonus none. Reward. It's kind of crappy. Okay then. That's that.